Hello. I thought I might cover some very basic music theory because you would like to know some very basic things when you play music and understand what that means. Okay, so number one, beat, rhythm, and tempo. Beat is like pulse. Unless the composer changes the time signature or the tempo, it continues the same way. Dum, 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 dum. And the rhythm is a pattern. So when you play music, you don't want to play always a crotchet. Da 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 da. You want some different rhythm. So for example, 4/4, four beats in a bar, four crotchet beats in a bar. So that top means how many? And I'll explain that later. And then 4 means a crotchet or quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is also 4 beats because of 1, 2, 3, 4. The pattern has changed. You can use all sorts of different dotted rhythm or small note value, quaver, or eighth note. However, there are still 4 crotchet beats in a bar, and then the underlying pulse is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, but this one 1, 2, 3, 4. And tempo is basically speed. So often there's a tempo mark, crotchet at metronome marking 60. So 60 beats per minute. So basically 1 note, 1 second. So 1 and 1, 2, like that. Or they could say largo or andante, walking speed, moderato, moderate speed, allegro, lively, and getting faster and faster. That's the tempo marking. So basically what you remember is beat as the not changing pulse. Rhythm is just the pattern. It could be using crotchet or minim or quaver. Tempo is how fast the music is. Okay, now we're going to cover time signature and key signature. Time signature, if you look at our music, a song in the book, in the beginning it will show you either 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, or I think there are up to 4 sharps. There are no flats, so mainly major. I think there's a 1 A minor. However, just remember, if there's no sharp, no flats, nothing in the beginning, that means either that's a C major or A minor. So just remember, C major has no sharps, nothing in the beginning. All the other pieces, I see these are F sharp, 2 sharps, 3 sharps, 4 sharps. So okay, so let's go to time signature first. 2, 4, the top number means how many. The bottom means what note value. 4, bottom, that means a quarter note, crotchet beat. So 2 crotchet beats in a bar, 3 crotchet beats in a bar. Every bar should have 3 crotchet beats, 4 crotchet beats. And if you cut minim, that comes half, 2 crotchet beats. If you cut a crotchet, a quarter note, there are 2 quaver beats. Either it's written like this or linked 2 quaver notes with a beam. And the dot means you cut that note in half and add the half value to the note. So this half note minim has 2 crochet beads. So minim plus half of that, 1 bead. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So it's a 3 crochet beads. 1, 2, 3. And then that one, you see a crochet has 2 quavers inside. So add that half quaver. So crochet plus a quaver. You could think as like 3 quavers in that note. Okay, now moving on to key signature. So in the book, it goes up to 4 sharps. So the sharp order is like this. If there's only 1 sharp, it's F sharp. 2 sharps, that means F sharp and C sharp. 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. 4, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. How do we remember that? Okay, so now this is an easier way to remember. Father Christmas goes down and eats bananas. Or Father Charlie goes down and eats breakfast, whichever you like. So that's the order. There's 1 sharp, means G major. F goes to G, the next letter. 2 sharps means F sharp and C sharp. The next letter is D, so it's D major. And then G, 3 sharps, Father Christmas goes. The next note is A. But if you go backwards, G major. Oh, what sharps are there? Only 1 sharp. Think backwards. So what letter comes before G? F. F sharp, 1 sharp. D major, what letter comes before D? C. Okay, so sharp order, Father Christmas. Oh, okay, 2 sharps. Now, if it is a little bit challenging, takes too long, there's a trick. It works up to E major. So G, I wrote in 1 swoop, G like this. So 1 sharp. D major has 2 sharps. How do you write D? 1, 2 strokes. So 2 sharps. A major, 1, 2, 3. 3 sharps. E major, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what I suggest you is look at the book and look at each song and check the time signature and key signature and what key is this music in? Oh, is it G major? Oh, 2 sharps, D major, like that. And I made scale, practicing scale video. I covered G major, D major, A major scale. And it is good to put that solfeggio in our head. So the key, what that means, the music is in the key using that family notes. So G major should have F sharp. D major should have F sharp and C sharp. Otherwise it sounds a little bit funny. So that's what the key signature means. Okay, finally, dynamics. So these markings are in the music, and piano, soft, mezzo piano, a bit more than piano, a little bit more volume, mezzo forte, medium loudness, forte, loud, fortissimo, very loud. Okay, and this one, you can see it's getting wider, like whoa. So getting louder, crescendo. And this one, ooh, closing. So decrescendo, so getting softer. And rit means ritardando, slowing down. Normally at the end of like a peaceful music, you don't want to stop suddenly. So kind of slow down and also normally quiet down. And then this one is an accent mark, so more emphasis on the note. Now, why is one at the bottom, one at the top? When you write a note, there are 5 lines, and the middle line, if the note is in the middle, depending on what's on the next, it could be, the stem could be up or down, but if the note is below the middle line, normally you put the head and the stem up, so the accent mark is at the bottom. If the note is higher than the middle line, you put the head above the middle line. So the stem goes down. So the accent mark is at the top. So this is really important, but we overlook because we so focus on the notes. But this makes the music really different. I kind of like struggle sometimes, like, oh, it's the same. Now, when you crescendo and make a big sound and suddenly die down, it gives a big impact, like, ooh, whoa, and then go, oh. So when you play the music, first play the right note, second play in the correct rhythm, so crotchet note and then minim is longer, 2 beats, so on, and then observe these markings. Piano, is it soft or is it loud? If you play loud music softly, it's kind of boring. So please observe these markings in the Fiddle Time Joggers music, and then play accordingly and have fun. Okay, see you next time.